Welcome to part two of our Python tutorial exercises. Now, just a quick recap. Right now, we're working on problem two, and in order for you to get to this problem, you can just open up the hamburger drop down menu here and click on the problem that we're working on. Right now, we're working on problem two. You can click on it, and it will automatically open it up exactly where you need to be. You see in this tab here, it says app.py, and it'll tell you the folder that we're in. See number 2, hello-world. If we look at our directory, we see this file here and it's highlighted. This app.py file is highlighted, and that's just letting us know that that's the file that's currently open. Okay. So now onto the exercise. Right now we're on number 2, and as you see, we get some information, and if we scroll down, it'll take us right to the instructions. Okay. So two important things already that we're being taught here. One is the print method. Okay, so we get an example of how to use it. Okay. And we get our instructions here. It says use the print to display hello world. Okay. So based on this example, we can see that we can pass in any message as long as it's inside of quotes. Okay. So let's take a look at this. So first, let's use our print method, and let's open up our quotes here. And now let's pass in what the instructions are saying, which is hello world. Okay. So two really important things here to notice. One is print is our first method that we're learning. Okay. And two is our string is first data type that we're learning. Okay. We're going to see as we start working through these problems that Python has different data types. Okay. One of them is the string that we're working on with this problem. We're going to see that Python also has integers, which are just whole numbers, as well as decimal numbers, which are known as floats. But we'll get to that in the later examples. But right now we're dealing with string. Okay. And a string is just anything inside of quotes. Okay. When I say anything, I mean we can have letters here, we can have numbers. Okay. Doesn't matter as long as it's inside of our quotes here. Okay. We can have special characters, and Python won't complain because we are inside of quotes. Okay. And anything inside of a quote is considered a string. Okay. So let me refresh the page because it looks like my button disappeared here. So let me refresh. And if your button disappears, you can try refreshing as well. There we go. So we see we have our buttons here. First one is our compile button. So if I run this, look at our terminal, you see that our terminal changed. So we can now make an assumption about what our print method does. We see that whatever message we pass in is getting displayed on the console here, okay, in our terminal. Okay. So print is one of our methods that we're going to learn. We're going to learn a ton more. So for right now, let's just think of methods as tools that's already made for us that we can use, that's available to us to help us out when we're programming. Okay. You see we hit the compile button, it ran. We got hello world, which is the message that we passed in. And now if we click the test button here, you see that it ran our test case, and our current code passed the test case. Okay. Which means our code executed perfectly and everything was correct. Okay. Now the last important thing I want to point out here is this hashtag symbol, which is just a comment. Okay. So anything in front of the hashtag symbol in Python is referring to a comment. Okay. And comments are very important, and we're going to see the importance of them later on. But just for now, just know that comments help you remember and help your coworkers know what your code is actually doing. Okay. So that was question 2. We're going to move on to question 3 next.